So this morning, August 3rd, 2018, I woke up and I asked my mom to pray for me. And it was, yeah, it was rough. I asked her to pray because I was dealing with my own thoughts, worrying in my own head about the album that's dropping, which, yeah, at one point earlier today I was super bummed out about because I felt like I wasn't pleased with it. I felt like I didn't take enough risk and that it just sounded too not good. And so I asked my mom to pray for me this morning, and she did. And after that, I was still feeling very like hopeless, almost like I want to just start and do a whole new album because I just didn't like how it sounded. But she came up to me a few hours later. I was in my room working on some clothing. Got a new one out right now, but I was working on some clothing, and she was just telling me how sometimes we can be so focused on what we have to do and what we have to accomplish, and just feeling like we have to, like for me personally, just feeling like I have to work on this album. I have to make it perfect. I don't even like the album. I want to do a new album. All these things just focused on me and how God's gonna work on me. But then my mom, she said, whenever we, invest in other people, then God will help like us. I mean, God will help us, but once we see that we can just trust Him and invest in other people and love other people in some different ways, then God can work on us and work through us. And so I took that advice. I just heard it at first, but I started messaging a few people on Instagram that were messaging me in my DMs and just seeing how I can help them. I mean, people usually ask me a lot of questions concerning just different things on my Instagram, so I was just seeing how I can help them. I hung out with an old friend today, and we just went out and grabbed something to eat. But I was basically just finding other ways that I could be helpful to some other people in some kind of way, even if that's just hanging out with my friend, like us just like hanging out. And man, when I tell you, like, when I went back to sit down and create some music or work on the album a little bit more, God just gave me like this piece. Like, I just turned it on and I was just like, wait, why don't I like this? And I turned it on and I was like, I'm crazy right now. I'm too much in my head. And I was literally like I literally just had that supernatural peace and that confirmation that I was needed. So the album actually has a new name now, which is just The Beautiful Album. It's not Hope You Think It's Beautiful, because God actually gave me a confirmation that, man, that like I'm involved in your music. That's what makes it beautiful. You don't have to hope. You can know. You can be assured that as long as you keep me first and as long as your heart is pure before me, it's going to be beautiful. And not beautiful in a way it sounds beautiful, but in the way that God will use it to touch people's lives. Like, honestly, I don't see people playing this when they're, at a party or something like that, or I don't know. I see people playing this when they're in their room, like trying to draw close to God. But it just goes to show you, like, the devil really will start working on you when you're trying to go out and do something for God. I mean, it was literally like a war zone in my head this morning. In the past few days, like, it's just been a war zone, and I was even thinking about stopping music for 9 months and just not release anything. I don't know if I'll end up doing that or not, but I'm so thankful that that when we trust God, He makes that provision. He gives that peace. He answers those prayers. If we can trust Him and we can trust His guiding and His leading, and He brings all that together. So I kind of wanted to share that with you guys. That's something that God just laid on my heart. Just just how He did that. I already shared that with someone else on Instagram, but yeah, guys. So that's pretty much it. I do got some hoodies out if you guys want to cop the orange Lord's Child one. I really like this. I think I'm gonna be rocking this Might be going to Texas soon. So, but in other news, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.